Listen up, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, YouTube and Facebook world.
I love it.
Because it's awesome.
Are you ready to have coffee with Glenda and friends? Let's go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
It's still the best.
Good morning. Happy Monday to everyone, and welcome back to Coffee with Glenda. This morning, we are going to be talking all about marketing funnels. And so many people ask me, well, what exactly is a marketing funnel? And basically, the idea of the funnel is to take the customer or your persona. You know, you've heard me talk about that in previous videos. You want to take your ideal customer on a journey with you. Normally, it takes 7 to 10 touches before a person decides to make a decision to become a client, become a member of your church, or purchase your product. So in that process of time, like they may come across your church service one Sunday and they may like it, they may subscribe to it. But then you don't really get a lot of traction from it. Like you see, you have the views, but how, why don't I have views consistently? Why aren't people joining? Why aren't donations higher? Or if you are selling a service or product, okay, I'm doing these how-to videos or I'm putting a lot of content out there, but they're not converting. They're not purchasing my product, or they're not becoming a client. They're not booking an appointment. And one of the biggest flaws that we do as marketers in our business or even in our church messaging is that we fail to go take our visitors, our potential members, or take our customers, our future customers through a journey. So when you do a video or you post an Instagram post or you put up YouTube or you do your sermon, okay, that's the initial awareness point. Okay, now I'm aware of you. And if I subscribe to you, then I kind of like you. I may want to come back and join your fellowship or look at more of your videos or get a consultation or buy your product. But at least, I'm going to like your page. At least I'm going to give you a try. That's what a like is. That is what a subscribe is. It is simply, I'm interested, I like it, I don't want to lose touch with you, but I'm not necessarily ready to get on board. I'm not necessarily ready to purchase your product, or I'm not necessarily ready to become a consultant client of yours. And so when this happens, you want to take this prospect, you want to take this person who said that they are aware of you now, and you want to take them on a journey. And this journey is what we call a marketing funnel. It can be used in several ways, using various platforms, because again, we want to get those 7 to 10 touches because we're trying to do what? We're trying to build a relationship, because people buy from people, and they buy from people who they like and they trust. So the marketing funnel helps us to build that relationship and to convert that person give them a call to action to do what it is that we would like them to do. We would like them to join our fellowship. We would like them to purchase our product. We would like them ultimately to utilize our services. And so in order to do that effectively, you want to take them through what's known as a funnel process. And this is the step, unfortunately, that most people miss, and they get frustrated. Some people spend thousands of dollars on ads, whether it be social media ads or radio ads, but they don't have the system or the funnel and process to take that customer on a journey. So what does that process look like? All right, so we're going to talk about that today. There are 3 stages pretty much. Let me move this so I can see it. There are pretty much 3 stages, guys, in the marketing funnel process. And some of you go through funnel processes every day. You may see an ad on the internet. You may click on that ad. They may ask you for your email address, and then they deliver the information. That's one one step of the funnel process. Or you're watching a Instagram video and it says swipe up for more. And when you swipe up for more, they ask you for your email address and then they deliver the information. And then the next day, you get an email from them. But at the same time, the very next day, maybe later in the afternoon, you're just surfing on the net and then you see something related to what you clicked on and showed an interest in earlier. Okay, so now you've seen this at least 3 times. And then every day for a few days, you might get an email. You might see something else every time you click on your computer that relates to this. These are the touch points, and what you're in now is that company's funnel system. So whether you purchase today or whether you purchase down the road, they have your contact information to stay in touch with you. And so they will periodically communicate with you because you've already liked their page or subscribed to their channel. So that's one touch point. But they also have your email address. So they're going to stay in communication with you through that. And hopefully, as they send you and add you into their sales processes and you see more content, you will eventually build your trust and confidence in that brand, and you will convert into either a customer or a member or contributing donor, or become a client. All right, so there are 3 stages in the marketing funnel process. The first stage is the awareness stage. And in this stage, your audience have a need. They're made aware of your brand, and we just talked about that. And they're saying, well, possibly, yeah, I'm going to subscribe to this channel. I possibly want to come back and view the content of this channel. Or, yeah, I'm going to subscribe because I like the information that she's delivering. So I'm going to subscribe to this channel to get more information. Now, why does this matter so much? Because you're trying to, again, build that relationship and establish your brand as a choice among your competitors. Okay, these are new consumers. They've probably seen, because I've told you this before, there is no original business. So that you're new to them, you're giving them new recognition. There's a new guy in town. There's somebody who I might be interested in. So you're revealing who you are to this person, because there are thousands, if not millions, of businesses out there like yours. Why does yours matter? How are you different? What is your personality? Who are you? And that is why I stress to you all to be your authentic selves when you're doing your content. Be who you are, because anything other than that will turn people off. And you want people to be interested in the content that is authentically you. All right. Now, what does it look like? It's normally, if you're doing an ad, it's normally emotional, it's attention grabbing, or it's entertaining. Now, if you're I've said this before, if you're doing YouTube, people want to be educated, they want to be entertained, they want to be enlightened. Okay, so that's why they're on YouTube. They're trying to learn something, they want to be educated, they want to be entertained. So as you are in your YouTubes and all of this different content, even though you're not doing paid advertising, you are advertising who you are. So make sure that you are your authentic self, and make sure that these platforms that you're on, TikTok is entertaining. So if you're going to do an ad on TikTok, then you want to convert that piece into something that's funny. Okay. It's dancing. It's very much an entertainment. So very few people get on TikTok to do what I'm doing here on YouTube. Okay. So know your audience, and then make sure that you are delivering to them in the format that they would want to subscribe, they would want to like, they would want to give up their email address. All right. So once they move from the awareness stage, they move on to the consideration stage. Now, the consideration stage is where they are primed to receive more content about your product or service. This is where, and this is why it is important for you to create call to actions in all of your content, because I might see your information on Instagram, earlier in the day, And then I may come back to it later on. I may not like it right then and there. I may not like your sermon or your YouTube content. Okay. It may not like it enough to subscribe to it. But if you're telling me you're putting a call to action in every single thing, then I may get to the point where I will do it. I am considering it. Okay. In that consideration stage, even when I hit the button, I'm still in the consideration stage. When I click that button or when I give you my email address, what I'm saying is that I'm willing to give you a chance. I'm interested. I want to learn more. Okay, that's the consideration stage. And so that's why getting the email addresses is so important. And that's why when you look at, okay, I put this content up there, but how many people liked it? How many people subscribed to the channel that day? Okay, so that gives you an idea. Should I put more content like this up? It's a roadmap for you. All right. And then the last stage is the conversion stage. And that stage is where consumers, they're ready to make their decision. They're ready to buy. They're ready to join your fellowship. They're ready to sign up for your online course. They're ready to visit your e-commerce store. They're ready to schedule that consultation. Okay, so this type of content, it helps encourage them to take immediate action. Again, that's why it says for a short time. A lot of times you'll see these ads that says for today only, for a limited time only, or they give a promo code for a specific time, because what they're trying to do is convert you while you're in that consideration stage. What they're trying to do with those type of promotions is to get you out of the consideration stage and into the conversion stage. These types of advertisings and promotions, they have a clear call to action. They may offer you a deal if you do it, or they may offer you a discount. But it's very clear. They're telling you what to do. And every type of promotional content that you do, every type of ad, every type of how-to training, every time you do an online sermon, you want to have a specific call to action. Many times we do very well with the doors of the church are open. A lot of times, however, we don't have that funnel in place. What is a way, if I want to join your church today, right now, how can I do that? And most churches do not have their funnels in place and are not ready. And for that, they are losing conversions. All right. Because if I say I want to join, but I got to do something that's going to require me to go away from that platform, chances are I'm not going to join that day. So there are several different mechanisms that you can use. I do a webinar. It's on echurchhelp.com. There's a free YouTube webinar where I talk specifically about this. There are chat boxes that you can create and implement to get people to take immediate action. But you definitely want to do this if you're a church. You got to have, and you're doing online service and online broadcasting, you have to have a way to funnel those people in your call to action to get them as if they were walking down an aisle. And there is a way to be able to do that. All right. If you're selling products, again, you want to have your systems in place where when you say swipe up for more, they'd be taken to the actual sales page. From the sales page, they're taken to the order page. From the order page, they're given directions on how to get their process. It has to be seamless. Now, if you are a paid subscribers, I go into detail about this, about how to set up your funnel. So that video will be posted in our paid subscriber member section for you a little later today. And that is pretty much it for today, everyone. Those are the 3 stages of a marketing funnel. And if you need some help in setting up your funnel, you can schedule for a private consultation at glendaboone.com. And if you are a paid subscriber member of the channel, then you will have detailed information on that and how to set that up in our member only section. So that is it for today. I thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great week. And until next time, everyone, be blessed.